Brady, you guys were able to do that against the Cardinals. How do you feel after that game? What was that game like?
That game was fun. It felt like we kind of finally put together everything, and we showed glimpses on either side of the ball and had good games, but we hadn't had one where it felt complete, like we weren't making mistakes and not playing our best ball. So
I think my favorite play was the touchdown, Charbonnet, the 1-yard touchdown, because there was 4 of you guys out there. It looked like 4,
Yes, sir.
4 tight ends, I guess 14 personnel.
Yep.
And you had a great block. And, you know, I love the way everybody just kind of bodied somebody up. It was a beautiful thing to watch, especially that sort of pulling guard type of thing. I mean, that offense, it looks like it's fun to run.
yes, sir, absolutely. That was a real creative play for sure on Coach Grubb's part, putting it in. And then I was pumped he kept it in because it didn't go great in practice the first couple times we ran it. But I was like, Coach, I promise I'll make it right in the game. Don't worry about it. And sure enough, he called it on Sunday and called our number, and we made it happen, put it together. So that was fun.
I travel a lot, and I'm in airports, and what I like to do is have like a glass of whiskey, and then just people watch at the airport. I love watching, right? And then I do the same thing in the press box. I have binoculars, and I'm zooming in.
You got a cup of whiskey up there? Or
no. Hey, you trying to get me in trouble? Or what's up?
No,
What's
I'm
up?
just wondering if I'm missing out
in
on
the press
something.
box.
Why, how come I don't
That's your
have
worst
one?
idea.
I got you. But and Stacy texts me. She goes, you see Brady Russell on the sideline right now? And I think it was a game that you weren't suited, and you were just so enthusiastic, going at, like, cheering your teammates. Is that a big part of your personality? That's who you've been since you've been a little one, just enthusiastic type of dude?
Absolutely, yeah. I think a big part of my game that helps me and makes me, I don't know, successful on a team is, like, I think I genuinely care about seeing other guys' success more than I really care about seeing my own, and celebrating their wins and, like, how excited they are.
Yeah.
I love being a part of that.
That's awesome.
We pointed it out on air. Not to call you out in a bad way, but we were like, it's so cool to see the energy because, look, there was a lull that this team had, and this has happened in any team we've covered, right? Like, if you tell at a certain point, like, oh, man, we're really struggling, like, you fear, and this happens with bad teams, not good teams. Bad teams can start to fall apart. People on the sideline that aren't participating get annoyed, and maybe people are quiet, maybe people are checked out. And so it was cool to see, like, not only are they improving and winning, but there's still a ton of energy. It doesn't matter if they're down. Like, it's a good culture. Yeah. Does it feel like a good culture?
Yeah, absolutely. It's something that's really encouraging from my past back in college. Like, I was on part of some bad teams, so you might be the only person on the sideline that has that kind of energy. Right. But now I can feel it from so many other people. Being in such a good culture like this, and from the coaches and from everybody in the organization, you just feel like the excitement. Even after our skid, and we're sitting at, I think it was 4 and 5, there wasn't like a soul in the building that didn't believe we weren't going to turn it around and still make a run. So
you had a great preseason. You're kind of the hero of the preseason. You did pretty much everything. And are you the backup holder? Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I mean, you've kind of made yourself irreplaceable, and you also go out for pregame with no shirt on, right?
Yes,
and
sir.
We asked you about that, and you said there's no amount of cold that will keep you from out there from practicing without your shirt on. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Are you going to hold me accountable in Chicago?
Yes,
Is that what you're asking about?
When we go to Chicago, I'm going to be down
there,
on the field.
Yep.
I'm going to take all the credit for you going to fullback, okay? Because when you made the team, I said Brady Russell's the type of dude that can play fullback, he can play tight end, he'll play linebacker for you, run down on special teams. Like, just your body type and the way that you play, I see you just playing multiple positions. Is that how you were in high school? You just played everything, and did you do a little bit of that in college as well?
High school, I mostly just played D-line, everywhere from about 3-tech to rushing off the edge. And when I was getting recruited, it was, some schools said 3-tech, some said strong side 5-tech, like a bigger guy, bigger defensive end. Like, one school wanted me to be over 300 pounds.
Dang.
And then Colorado said I could walk on it, outside backer or tight end. So that, and I thought I was a good pass rusher. I'm sure everybody in high school probably thinks they are. But I took that and ran with it. And I did start off with both positions, but really didn't do anything on defense. But that's something I pride myself on, is being able to just kind of do literally anything on the field.
That's how you play a long time in this league.
Exactly. Great skill, great mindset to have. He is Brady Russell. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
You are listening to The Huddle.